Ladies and gentlemen, the American German Bulldog Nation, welcome to the Eric Deters Show. Well, let me see. We'll go all the way back to the insult Hillary, and then Biden said garbage. And Mark Cuban has now come out and said that there's never any independent, intelligent, strong women around Trump. Really? Say that to Linda McMahon. Say that to all these others. I mean, are you kidding me? It's unbelievable. Another gift from the political gods. Thank you, Mark Cuban.
Donald Trump, you never see him around strong, intelligent women, ever.
Julia Roberts does this commercial for Kamala Harris where she's talking about, hey, ladies, you don't need to tell your man. Well, now they got George Clooney saying, hey, man, you don't need to tell your buddies you're voting for Harris. You know what's hysterical about this? George Clooney might be oogled by the ladies. I don't know any man that looks at George Clooney and says, I want to be like him. I don't. Like, what's the connection that George Clooney is going to have with any alpha, ordinary, mega American male? None. Altered transcript. You can't make this up. They altered the transcript of the interview from the White House to make it sound like it was supporter instead of supporters. In other words, that he was insulting just the comic instead of everybody. I mean, these folks are political lying gangsters. And like they're not going to get caught on that. Meanwhile, Donald Trump is suing CBS because they feel like how CBS handled that interview, that one interview, that was election interference because they doctrinated of Kamala Harris, where they did two different cuts. It's crazy. Inflation. Well, inflation is as bad as it's been since April. This past month, they got the new inflation numbers out. That's not good, is it, for good old Kamala Harris? Albuquerque, New Mexico. That's how good it is. Trump wouldn't have stopped at Albuquerque, New Mexico if he didn't have a chance to win New Mexico.
They don't want to stop the people pouring across the border that are murderers, they're killers, they're drug addicts, they're drug dealers. They're gang members. Why? New Mexico wants to keep it going like it is. So, well, you know what? We're going to win it. We got to win it. You just got to keep the votes honest. Keep the votes honest. Together we will make America powerful again. We will make America wealthy again. We will make America healthy again. We will make America strong again. We will make America proud again. We will make America safe again. And we will make America great again. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, New Mexico. God bless you all.
I mean, he's up in New Hampshire now. He's now up 5 in Georgia. Virginia. He's going to go to Virginia because it's in play. I'm telling you, Kamala Harris's campaign's imploded like I predicted after the debate. When everybody was going, oh, not me. And you ready for this? They're doing a commercial now where J-Lo's asking you to vote for Harris. J-Lo of P. Diddy fame. Who's going to vote based upon what J-Lo tells you to do? It's awful. Do not be a pestilent, sodden-witted canker blossom. Your Shakespearean salt today, chosen by me. And by the way, I waxed Jamie in chest today and yesterday. He's really struggling, so stick around to his world news after local news. He'll make him feel better. Coming up next, local news. All right, here we go with local news. Early voting in Kentucky, which is just yesterday, today, Saturday, is like gangbusters. 90-minute waiting lines to vote. All right, coming up next on our local news, Kentucky Supreme Court. All right, Deborah Lambert is the Chief Justice. She is now appointed as the Associate Chief Justice Conley, one of the newest members of the court. You know what? He's lining up to be the next Chief Justice, I suppose. Emily Nutley, pictured here. I mean, look at this woman, 42 years old, 3 sons, and she had sex with a student that was in a special program of assistance. Apparently, he wanted to break it up, and she fought against it. I mean, obviously, something's not going on right there, man. Just nuts. got involved with a 17-year-old at St. X, faces crimes. But I'm going to tell you something. Obviously, his mom and dad are messed up. It's terrible what she did. That's a disaster right now, how that family gets through it. But don't tell me that 17-year-old male was harmed. I know people are going to disagree with me. Mount Healthy Sr. was arrested for bringing a gun. Not good. And Laurel County, the alleged Laurel County voting malfunction can't be recreated, and they've set the machine aside. It was that video that was circulating where you press for Trump and they vote for Biden. I don't know. I'm a cynic about electronic voting machines. But there's been so many stuff going on. You never know now that some people take advantage of that to create something. You never know. Coming up next, Jamie Spindley and his World News.
Hello again, the latest world headlines. Let's see what's going on around the world today. Israel suffered its deadliest day of attacks in months as two separate Hezbollah rocket strikes killed 7 people in the north, according to authorities. The first strike near the border town of Metula claimed the lives of an Israeli farmer and 4 foreign workers. Later, rockets near kibbutz close to Afia tragically took the lives of a woman and a son as they worked in the olive grove. In an historic upset, Botswana's ruling party, the Botswana Democratic Party, which has governed since the nation's independence in 1966, faces a stunning loss as results show it's securing only 3 parliament seats. The shift signals a political change in the diamond-rich country, with the umbrella for democratic change emerging as its likely new leadership. In other news, this is unbelievable. This is Japan has tightened road safety regulations, introducing jail time for cyclists using mobile phones whilst riding their bikes. Under the new law effective today, violators could face up to 6 months in jail or fines of $650, aiming to reduce accidents linked to distracted cycling. And more floods in Spain has left dozens dead and many more missing. Torrential rainfalls equivalent to a year's worth hit the area in hours, turning streets into rivers, washing cars away, and stacking vehicles on top of one another. Rescue efforts are ongoing as authorities warn residents of further risks. As you can see from some of these photos, the devastation is catastrophic. Prayers go out to all the family. That's all I have for today. I'll be back Monday, but up next, Sports Without Boundaries. Take care.
All right, here's your sports broadcast today. Jets 21, Texans 14. The Jets won a game. Yeehaw! Of course, Jets don't have a wide receiver. The Texans don't have a wide receiver. College football, big games tomorrow. UC at West Virginia, Kentucky at Tennessee, Louisville's at Clemson, Oregon #1 at Michigan, and Ohio State at Penn State, and Indiana at Michigan State. Indiana's undefeated. Raiders are playing the Bengals. Come on, Bengals. You got to win this game. And it cracks me up in these major cities. They use an event as an excuse to riot. So L.A. has riot and burning down. That wouldn't happen in, let's say, Cincinnati. But it happens in places like L.A., New York, Chicago. They use the World Series victory as an excuse. I guarantee you, those gangs rioting and looting in L.A., they don't give a damn what happened in the World Series. It's just an excuse. It's messed up. It's where we are today. Coming up next, pop culture. All right, Kim Kardashian allegedly deleted her 5-year-old son, Saint West, who posted a YouTube video or graphic of somebody stepping on shite, and it was Kamala Harris's face. Isn't that funny? Little Saint West weighing in on the presidential politics, and Kim Kardashian going, oh. Macaulay Culkin went to Halloween as Joe Burrow, and I called this. From the very beginning, I said, Joe Burrow looks like Macaulay Culkin. So it's very appropriate that Macaulay Culkin, because they look just alike. What's that called? Gobbleganger or whatever? And Jake Paul went on a 20-minute video endorsement of Trump. Can't sit and watch it. Good for Jake Paul. See, this is what's beautiful, is when celebrities finally come out against the woke mob. And, when you got Brett Favre, Mel Gibson, Hulk Hogan, Jake Paul, on and on and on, that's when more people will do it. The woke mob tries to suppress them all. All right, this is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. I hope you have a great weekend.